Hi, and welcome to Opm Now, where we inform you about the activities of the Prime Minister and your government. I'm Naomi Francis. This week on Opm Now, Prime Minister Holness says Zoso is an important crime-fighting tool. And Prime Minister Holness calls on all Jamaicans to be stewards of the environment and protect it. Another institution receives learning devices from the Prime Minister, and the government welcomes investment in the transport sector. These and more stories coming up right now. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says the Zones of Special Operations is an important tool in helping to reduce crime. Prime Minister Holness made the comment as he announced a Zoso in the community of Norwood in St. James.
We have seen the implementation of the Clear, Hold, Build strategy, and it has worked. We are examining what has worked best in the model, and we are currently reviewing the legislation to improve functionality and deployment. The government of Jamaica continues to leverage this approach as a platform for developing and refining practices that promise enduring positive results in improving citizen security and quality of life.
Last week, the Prime Minister launched the promotion of the hashtag #MyTreeLegacy at the St. Catherine High School. The Prime Minister says the environment is ours to protect.
There is great contention in Jamaica about the government's approach to the environment. We have been very clear that our objective is sustainability. We start from the principle that we are stewards of the environment. The environment is in our custody, and we have to manage it not just for the benefit of the existing generation, but for generations to come.
Macaulay Primary School students were recipients of learning devices from the Prime Minister. This is another step by the government to ensure every student has the necessary tools for learning while schools continue to have online classes. Do you remember the ferry boat? Well, the Transport Minister, the Honourable Robert Montague, says the government is open to proposals for a modern ferry system.
I'd like to use this opportunity to invite persons who are boat owners to come forward and to speak with us so that we can give you the necessary guidelines through the Maritime Authority of Jamaica and to issue the relevant license once the safety considerations are in place. So we would welcome persons to come with ferry proposals, whether it is Portmore to Kingston, Kingston to Port Royal, or Otrius to Montego Bay, or Montego Bay to Kingston, wherever you would like to run it. We welcome that. This is not only idea, but the kind of investment.
The government has been increasing the speed at which it delivers your land titles. So says Senator Obin Hill, the Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation.
People want titles, and why do they want titles? Titles is a very important store. Land is a very important store of wealth. And therefore, if you don't have title to the land to be able to sell it or lease it, you can't access that wealth. And so people who have land, who are rich in asset of land, are poor in money because they don't have money to send their kids to school, build a house, because you don't have a title to the land to take it to the bank or a lender to get money from it. So this government, the Andrew Holness administration, is very keen and clear that under the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, the NLA and all those other agencies or bodies that are involved in titling land will have to ramp up and get there to make sure we have the titles for ordinary people.
And finally, our OPM feature of the week focuses on Lester Murray, a farmer from Manchester doing it big in the agriculture sector. Lester is encouraging more farmers to be innovative.
I am Lester Murray. I'm the owner-manager of Adams Valley Farm Limited. And of course, we are located in Manchester, northwest Manchester, just about 22 kilometers outside of Mandeville. Well, I'm engaged in both greenhouse farming and open field farming, trying to get a mix of both to actually spread your risk. Now, since a couple of years ago, we have been producing some strawberries, and so that is strictly saving some foreign exchange. Greenhouse farming falls under what we call protected agriculture. meaning that what you're doing is protecting the plants from the environment around, I mean, rain falling, dew forming on the leaves. And with so doing, you're able now to produce more consistently, since you're even able to produce in the rainy seasons when certain crops will be unable to do well under those wet and humid conditions. Being a farmer requires a lot of tenacity. You have to be sticking to what you do. You have to be loving even risk and loving trying stuff for yourself. So that's one of the things you need to, and don't be afraid to go there and get engaged and to find a different way to do your things. It's not a matter of sticking to the traditional type of things. And that's one of the things like greenhouse farming, just applying the technology to what we do now. Right, you can be steps ahead of the game.
And that's it for OPM Now. Please remember to follow the Prime Minister on all socials at Andrew Holness JM and on YouTube at Andrew Michael Holness /JM. And look out for OPM Now every Monday at 6 p.m. on all socials. Catch you next week. Stay safe.